Hello, hello, hello. You're tuning into the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's second topic, when are the Ravens gonna land their Puka Nacua? Look, I want to make sure that I make myself very clear for this episode, right? Because I think I've been kind of leading up to this episode for a little bit, right? We've been talking about the draft. We've been talking about expectations. We've been talking about wants, needs, missing pieces, players of necessity. And I look at some teams, and certain teams are good at drafting, good at acquiring certain type of players. The Steelers have been one of the best players I've ever seen at acquiring skilled players. They do it in their sleep. The way how the Ravens can find middle linebackers is how the Steelers can find skill players. Having said all that, sometimes nothing's going to be perfect. Sometimes the luck of the draw just isn't on your side. Sometimes you're just unlucky. And there's an old saying it's better to be lucky than good. Or some people say I'd rather be lucky than good or great. Look, you have teams that are going into the 5th round of the draft. 4th round of the draft. And they're finding absolute studs at skill positions. We're not just talking about, oh, he was good. We're talking, oh my God, the guy's setting records. And that's usually where the Ravens like to take their guys. Right? I mean, lately they've been wasting a lot of high draft picks on skill players. But we haven't hit on a guy and they were just like, bro, he's undoubtedly him. You know what I mean? Like, we haven't had no Puka Nacuas or Chases or Justin Jeffersons or Stephon Diggs. Any of these guys just jump like, yo. Or Terry McLaurin, DK Metcalfs, AJ Browns, Debo Samuels. Now, mind you, Chase was taken in the 1st round. I think he was taken like 1st or 2nd overall, but or 3rd, something of that effect. And Justin was up there too, but everybody else, all those other guys I was naming, they were low 3rd round picks, 4th round picks, 5th round picks, and they're hitting. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play a little piece of audio from the Rams talking about how they're about to nail this. Like, they know we're gonna nail this pick. We know what this guy is, and we're gonna make sure he beats that. Listen to them talk about him real quick, and then I'm gonna tell you exactly what they're talking about. All right?
I think this guy would be really good for us, Les. I want a guy that is going to be where he's supposed to be, that'll stay grounded through the catch, aggressive hands, that will dig out support in the run game, and then that we can also give him, he can be an extension of the run game.
Jeez, take the whole draft.
This guy can be a functional piece of an offensive operation.
He's a tough kid. To me, he showed, all right, there's a tenacity and a toughness and a fight, and if you teach him technique, he'll do it. You know we got the guy you got a vision for. Totally. Right, we're going to nail that kid. Hey, Puka, what if we draft you with the 43rd pick here in the 5th round?
The 43rd pick in the 5th round. Jesus, God. Oh. We haven't hit on nothing like that. Yo, there was a part. And this is why I laugh at some of you guys that be like, oh, you just want everything. Yeah, we want everything. No! Open up your mind. Do you see the way the coach was talking? The coach sounded like us. Hold on, I'm going to go back to it, right? Look, hear what he was saying. This guy can do all that. He can stay grounded. I need a guy. And the guy makes fun of it. What?
It's going to be where he's supposed to be, that'll stay grounded through the catch, aggressive hands, that will dig out support in the run game, and then that we can also give him, he can be an extension of the run game.
Jeez, take the whole draft.
Jeez, take the whole draft. That's what the GM said to him. Like, you think, like, man, you're asking a lot of one guy, and he hit it on the nose. When are the Ravens going to get their Puka Nacua? When are the Ravens going to be able to hit on their guy? Undoubtedly so. Like, there's no doubts. The player makes sure to put all those doubts to rest. It's not a flash and there's nothing else. Quote unquote, away. I'm talking about a player that comes out swinging. And everyone's like, oh my gosh, he is Himothy. Hemi Neutron. Look, it's the Hemisberg. You get what I'm saying? I can't be losing my mind. You heard how the coach is describing the guys like, bro, like, oh, Jesus, take the whole draft, why don't you? What would y'all do to have Puka Nacua on this team? Think about all the drafts we've had and we've missed on players like this. Defensively, we could draft better than almost anybody in the league. When it comes to defense, I don't got nothing to say. Hey, keep doing what you're doing, bro. You're great. They're great. I mean, nothing's going to be perfect. You know which they get better at pass rusher, but usually pass rushers, the better ones go higher in the draft. It's very difficult to find pass rushers lower in the draft. Extremely so. But we haven't even been lucky to accidentally land one. That almost sounds like sabotage. You know what I mean? 5th round, 43rd pick. Hit this man up and say, how would you like to be a part of the Rams organization? You know what he rewarded them back with? The greatest statistical season for a wide receiver as a rookie in NFL history. At some point, asking is just not enough. The Ravens have to hit. Saying that they're trying, saying that they're doing everything they can is just not enough. It's just not enough. I'm not hating, guys. I'm not hating. Like, please, hey, yo, if you're saying I'm hating, that's for you. Matter of fact, double hand, side, white side. Yeah. I'm serious. I'm not hating. I'm speaking facts. The Ravens have to start delivering on those picks. I said this before. Everyone's like, oh, you know, it's so easy to miss on later on in the draft. It's easy to hit on the first, second round and stuff like that. We haven't been perfect in the first and second round. And how you really show your drafting ability and your scouting ability is what you do after the third round, in my eyes. After the third round of the draft, that's when you really see how good your draft or your drafting skills and your scouting department truly is. Because those men and women are trying to eke out a win. And drafting those players that are diamonds in the rough are how they win. I had a cousin, every time he fight, he used to say, I fights to win. I fight dirty. I don't care how dirty you say. I'm fights to win. Tell me if I'm lying. Tell me if I'm tripping. Tell me if I'm over-exaggerating, please. Because think about what some of these teams have been able to land in the later rounds offensively, and we have yet to be able to do that. Now, tell me if I'm not tripping when I say the Ravens, specifically when it comes to skilled players, have been beyond lackluster, have been beyond historically bad. And they have to start delivering. Because they have, like, time is of the essence. They have an all-world quarterback, 2-time MVP. The man's a surefire Hall of Famer. This is not the time for them to be sitting on their hands and idly watching these players go by and be like, oh, we'll have another year. Oh, yeah, we have so many years of Lamar. There's going to be so many more decades of Lamar. He's just going to keep going. We're going to go to the well of Lamar. Pray to the well of Lamar. It can't happen like that. The Colts barely got one out of Peyton Manning. Y'all want to beat the Colts? I thought we were the Ravens now. And that's a bar. But what do you guys think? Do you agree with me that when are the Ravens going to land their Puka Nacua? Or are you saying, Nitro, life isn't Madden, nothing's always perfect, and it's easier said than done? Let me know which side of that you fall on, please. And please tell me if I'm wrong. If you think I'm wrong, tell me. We can have conversations you already know how I say, always be respectful and stuff like that. We can have the conversation now. You don't got to agree with me. But let me know what you think down in the comment section, all right? But as always, that's an episode of the Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. Y'all know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh. But everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. You know I love the comments. If you have not done so already, check out the Wunderkind Show's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content goodness waiting for your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you would like to donate to this channel, help out with equipment and such stuff like that, bottom of the screen, QR code. QR codes to a Cash App. Cash App is located in the description of every video that we do. And the name of it is The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. And like I said, we're putting away for cameras and for a Starlink. All right? But once again, it's The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Nitro, signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yeah. Yep.
Finish him, Daddy.
Oh, oh.